struggle to handle objections when somebody is throwing one at you? Like, for example, if I say I'm not interested in the case of a sale, or if I say you, for example, I don't want to go there. For example, let's say your spouse or your husband don't want to go to a certain place to get dinner, and he or she's like, no, I don't want to go there. How can you handle that and making it so that you get your piece there and you get what you want? In this video, in this live video that I'm doing, I'm going to show you the exact step-by-step process on how to handle any objection that comes to your way. Let's get right into it. So, today, I'm going to handle those steps. I got a few notes on my phone and I'm going to get those notes from here. So this is a 7-step process. Remember that, take good notes, and I promise you, and wait for the bonus, because there is a bonus inside of them. There is a little piece, a little bonus word track that, if you know how to use it correctly, this will bring you crazy results. So you need to know that. So listen to that 7-step process. Apply it to your life. It works anywhere, in any situations. In here, I'm talking more about sales, but this works in every situation in your life. By the way, I didn't present myself. My name is Gabriel. Hi to you guys that don't know me. I basically help businesses make more sales using online marketing strategy, helping them grow their sales and help them communicate the right message using videography, filmmaking, and all the good stuff. So here we go. I'm going to go quick because I think my lights are going to die at some point. So let's get started. So step number 1 is listen. Listen. Don't be like, no. Listen to the objection. You got to listen. And what can you say when you listen? You can say, because I'm going to give you some road tracks. So please, if you want to know them, replay that, because you're going to need to remember those. So step 1, listen. Let me write this down. Please tell me. I got it. What else? Tell me more. Thanks for sharing. Tell me everything. So use one of those 7 steps, one of those 7 word tracks in that first step. So then, step number 2, you got to acknowledge. So you're like, I agree. And that's really an important step, because people go directly into disagreements when they are into an argument or into handling an objection. They go into disagreement. But the problem is that you're never going to get an agreement out of disagreement. You need to agree. You only need to agree because then if you agree with the other person, you don't have a disagreement. It disappeared, right? That's magic. So, step 2, acknowledge. You're right. I agree with you. I can see that. I'm in total agreement. You gotta keep the smile. You gotta keep the right attitude as well. I feel the same way. I get it. So step number 3, then it's isolate. So basically you are gonna see if that's the real objection, because sometimes someone is gonna throw something at you like, hey, for example, I don't want to go to dinner. Okay? But is that really your only concern? Do you have any other thing that is bothering you? Now, I mean, and there you're going to understand if that's a real objection or if they're just not angry. Maybe they're just not hungry, they don't want to eat. So, you see that they just don't want to go to dinner. Maybe they're just not angry. So, don't try to handle a false objection. Try to handle the right one so you can resolve the situation. All right, so then what you got to do, you got to respond to a message really quick. Got to go and respond to some messages. What you got to do on step number 3 is that you can say something like, you got to isolate. So what can you say? You can say, what are your other concerns? What else bothers you? Do you have any other reasons for not moving forward? Do you have any other objections? If I could solve that one thing, would there be anything else? That's the thing that you can say. Then you got validate. I'm going to go really quick at this. So validate is step number 4. What's your real objection? So you got to really validate if that's the right one. What's your real objection? 2 seconds. All right. So, what's your real objection? What's your real concern? There's got to be something else. When you say that, what do you mean? Why do you say that? And there is the bonus. You got to keep the bonus. You got to remember that one because it's a really important one. That's the bonus magic validation. That wouldn't keep you from buying it, would it? So that's in the case of a sale. But you can say, that wouldn't keep you from having a good time with me, would it? In the case of the dinner, if you go back to the dinner, that wouldn't keep you from having a good time with me, even if you don't eat a lot of things. That wouldn't keep you for at least passing some great time with me, would it? That's a great way to handle it. Then, step number 5, determine the type of objection. Heavy probe. Here you got to go deep into what it is there exactly. Why do you say that? When you say that, what do you mean? No, why do you say that? When you say that, can you explain? So you got to anticipate hostility here because some people don't like to be probed. You got to really be like, okay, I know there's going to be some kind of hostility. You got to be prepared about that. So then you got to determine the real type of objection. So in the case of a sale, it's either product, price, terms, store, or time. Then you got to close. You can handle it. So step number 6, close or handle it. So in that way, you got to throw specific, like if you know exactly what's the right objection, you got to throw a word track. Depends on what you got. Depends on what you got. What you discover, what was a real objection, but you got to close. You got to throw an objection. Like you got to throw a close. For example, in the case of a dinner, you throw the thing that's, for example, you want to go to dinner with your spouse. You're like, okay, no problem. I understand you're not angry, and I totally get that. Other than this, do you have any other questions? No, I'm just really not angry. Okay, I understand, no problem. Would that keep you from at least passing a good time with me, would it? No, that wouldn't keep me from having a good time with me. Yeah, okay, so let's go. Let's do it. Let's go dinner. I already picked the place. I already booked the place. That's a close. And there you got to go to the dinner. You got you got a great dinner waiting for you. And that's it. Those were all the steps. Go back, take some good notes because this is going to be really useful in your life. I hope this was helpful. Have an awesome day, guys.